Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on E. They know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Bears going up against the Packers. Now we'll head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 13 matchup.
Packers, Bears, coming up here on EA Sports as we get late in the season, getting Week 13 kicked off.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms getting set for the call. The playoff chase is on. It's late in the year, and every single game is crucial. How about the scene we have before us, Phil?
I'll just wipe the slate clean, Jim. That's what you got to think of as players and coaches. Don't worry about mistakes that you've made in the past or some of the good things. This is it. One game, it means everything. And if you have that kind of attitude, I think it really helps you play better physically and mentally. And, of course, if you do that, it gives you a better chance to win.
The Packers setting up here for the kickoff. The 25-yard line.
Here's a quarterback who's been around for a long time, stepping onto the field for the first.
You go out there, you think of good things. And when you've been in the league as long as he has, you've done a lot of good things. So there's no doubt he's confident.
Let's go. The Bears will take the snap from the 25. And that gains a few. Second down here after that run play. Offense lines up here. Pulls it in. And that's a gain of maybe 5. The Bears now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. 3rd and 1. Handoff. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
Dropping back 3. Looking to the right side and throwing. Tackle down right around the 48. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Will go ground. Now makes the move to the right. Bill, you always talk about establishing the run early, and they do it with that one big play.
Oh, they sure did. This offensive line and that play, they put a whipping on the defensive linemen and linebackers that time, and a good job by the running back taking advantage of it.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. Middle. And that's a gain of 10. The Bears have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. 1st and 10. And he hauls it in. Picks up 8 here. That's second down coming up. The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Play fake. Touchdown.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window. Very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it. Fired it. Got the touchdown.
The Bears lined up now for the point after. It's good. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. And here's a quarterback coming onto the field who has plenty of experience under his belt.
Yep, there's no doubt. He is the man in charge, and he shows it just the way he handles himself. And that's why he plays so well. That's why he's in this game today.
And with that, let's take a look at the Packers lineup. Their passing attack this year has been one of the worst in the league. Offense lines up here. Second down and 11. On the money. He's tackled right at the 31.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down. Keep those chains moving. Give yourself 3 more opportunities.
The Packers have turned into the cardiac kids. They won a tight one last week, but they trail in this one with time remaining.
You got to be cool under pressure, and I think this is a pressure situation. You got to make plays when it counts in situations just like this.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 8. They'll run it with him again. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
The Packers come to the line with an empty backfield. The Packers have it at the 39. Has a catch for the first.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Let's go. Now first and 10. The give. Left side. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line.
You got to be fast to get to the quarterback, and you got to be strong to stop the run. How about that strength that time by the DN? Stands his ground and makes the tackle. Let's go.
Second down and 10. The defense gets the sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having offensive linemen getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Third and long. Brings it in. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
First down coming up.
Let's go.
Screen. He makes the catch. He's tackled right at the 36. The pass play was good for 5. Second and 5 coming up. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. He makes the catch, and he knows where he has to get to pick up the first. First down at the 44. They'll go ground. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. Second down coming up. Nickel formation. Throws to the right. Catch made. And they bring it down at the 36-yard line. The defense comes out in the nickel. First down at the 36. Keeps it here. Looking long. Ball's picked off. This will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
He'll take the snap from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Knocked away, incomplete.
Oh, nice job. That cornerback, he was watching the quarterback. He's all over the receiver, so it was easy for him to knock the throw down.
Second and 10. Looking across the middle, has his target. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
The Packers from the 27 gets the handle here. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
A running back must always know the situations. Third and short, don't be looking to break it outside and go for the big run. Get the first down so the offense can stay on the field. Nice job.
Two tight ends on the field here. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. Second down now. The Bears defense now is going to go nickel. They want to keep feeding him the football. Ball's out. A recovery by the defense. In on the stop.
Well, that time the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit them so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground, and the defense recovers.
They're happy to begin this drive from this point.
Let's go.
The Bears will take the snap from the 35. Throw to the left. Has his man. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first. After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Nickel formation here for the defense. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Play action. That'll stop the play right there. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Throwing out to his left. What a catch. Touchdown.
Well, the offensive line did it all on this drive, didn't they? Here it is on 1st and goal. Nice job of pass blocking, and the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
Bears ready to kick the football. And a touchback. It's first down as they head to the line. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. They'll run it here. Ends up picking up 3 yards. The rush totals just haven't been there in the first half, and that's one reason why they are behind right now, partner.
Well, the NFL offense is about deception. How do you get deception? You keep your offense balanced. So you need to be able to run it so you can use play actions and get the big plays down the field.
The Bears with a nickel look here on defense. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Shakes off the hit. He's wide open for the grab.
Well, Jim, I always say it's about deception when you're playing offense. That time, the play action fake by the quarterback was so good, the defense didn't even see that he still had the football, and he throws it down there for a nice completion.
Cooks net at the 44.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Second down and 4. Looking to the right side and throwing. He's got the catch.
When you play this cover 3 defense, just kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern that time?
And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Packers from the 37. He's going to get another carry.
The Packers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens is the run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
The Packers take it from the 38. Out to the left. And sailing out of bounds. He'll try this one from 55. No good. An empty trip for the offense. So they opt to go for the long field goal try early in this game, and with the missed kick, they give their opponent some great starting field position.
Yeah, I thought it was a big risk trying this long field goal here early in the game, and it could backfire on them. We'll see if the defense can bail them out.
1st and 10. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area, read the quarterback, and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
Offense lines up here.
Get ready.
Out of the shotgun formation. Trying to work that left side. Gains 16. 1st down here after the completion. Offense lines up here. Takes it from the gun. Finds his mark. That's a gain of 8. Coming up, 2nd down. From the shotgun. Eyeing that left side. Secures it with 2 hands. It's 3rd down coming up. From the gun. Has his man. Tackles made.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
Get ready.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Drop back, shotgun formation. Catch made. For a gain of about 5. This will be 2nd down. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Dropping back now into the shotgun. That ball has been picked off. He's stacked up at that point. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
Good job by the defense all day long. When the offense runs the football, they are ready for the challenge and not giving up very many yards.
2nd down and 7. The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
Cooks is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Midway, 2nd quarter. And he's taken down.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
He's got a chance for a return. Gains 12. They face 1st down. The Bears lined up. Everybody split out wide. Out of the gun. Makes the reception. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. The Bears are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Snap it out of the gun. Has the reception all alone. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. It's obvious that the game plan coming in was let's get the football in the hands of our wide receiver early and often.
Shoot, if it was me, I'd say get that football to him every game. That would be my priority because he's one of the best ones in the NFL. And once he catches the football, look out.
Every wide receiver wants to be considered a #1 option. And here in the 1st half, this is the guy who has been one, Phil.
Well, he is a #1 receiver. When we talk about #1 receivers in the NFL, that means they're able to get open no matter what the situations are presented to them. And the designs, they have been outstanding, giving him a chance to get open so far here today.
The Packers come out in the nickel. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. He's got the catch. Picks up 8 here. We knew we might be in for some big numbers in the passing game today, and we've seen that so far, Phil.
We have seen that. The quarterback has been magnificent, no doubt about it. And what you have to do on the defensive side,
A takeaway. Smartly takes the knee in the end zone.
wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
Makes the reception. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. And now they'll try over again on second down. The Packers with an empty backfield look here from the gun. Brings it into his body. And they knock him down just a yard away from the first. Wasting little time. 3rd and short. Got the completion.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Let's go. The Packers from the 37. Got the completion. They get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the first down. They're going to the hurry up, back to the line. Down the field. Very nearly intercepted.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Throws the pass. Airtight coverage. Incomplete. The Packers are going to punt the football. Miserable place to start this next drive. First down and 10. Keeps it on the play fake. Incomplete. It's now second down. We'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Throws the stiff arm. Touchdown and drawing close. Touchdown.
You got to love a defense that's not afraid to take it. They get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Bears now holding on to a diminishing lead as they'll get the football back here. Scores 14-7. They'll take it at the 20. The Bears ready to take over the football. Offense lines up here. From the shotgun. Throws to the right. Almost intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Let's go. From the gun. He has the grab, and he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down. Now the offense in their hurry up. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Has his target, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Packers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it. Offense lines up here. Out of the shotgun. looks to his left. The catch is made. That brings the play to an end. The Bears will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Nickel formation for the defense here. The defense comes out in the nickel. Keeps it here. That's an interception. Into the open. They bring him to the turf.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Nickel formation here for the defense. The Packers from the 27. And he's forced to the ground. The Packers are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. After that sack, it's now second down and 17. The Packers come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's third and long. You're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
The Packers have it at the 34. Sticks to his hands. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. 48-yard field goal try on the way. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. 48-yard field goal try on the way. The kick, and it's through there. The kick is good.
Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Bears come out for the next possession. One more snap and halftime.
Get ready.
First and 10. Looking to go deep. Almost intercepted that time. That does it for the first half. Packers trail in this one. The Packers are back deep, ready to return. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. First down here. The third quarter begins with this play. Finds his mark. And that's going to be a new set of downs at the 34.
The Packers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Looking at this deficit, you wonder how much more they're going to try to run the football because it has not been there for the taking all game long.
Yeah, the running game's been terrible. Hard to win a game in the NFL when you're one-dimensional. But if you want to win today's game, that's exactly what you're going to have to do. Throw the football.
Makes the reception. Ball comes out. This one's going back the other way. And he's brought to the ground. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
Has 12 on this play. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The Bears come to the line with an empty backfield. They'll go shotgun here. Caught for the first down.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if we can take advantage of it.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. With two hands, he has it. Clinton Dix there to make the stop. Well, this tight end is bouncing back. That's a big deal in this league, Phil. And he didn't have a good game last outing, but today, a completely different story.
Well, he's such a good player, Jim, that it's hard for him to have two bad games in a row. And so far today, he has been sharp, and the quarterback is putting it right on target.
Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil, and it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special.
He's in for the touchdown.
There is no lead in the NFL in state. We all know that. We have seen tremendous comebacks. So when you get the opportunity, lay it on them, man. Keep scoring.
The Bears were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. Bears ready to kick the football. No return as this goes for a touchback. The Packers get ready to start their drive. Offense lines up here to the ground. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
How about that work by the defense that time? They are physical, and they are fast. They tackled the runner for a loss on second down. Now they have a great situation, third and long.
3rd and 13. Gets it out for the completion. Gains 18.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, but we'll see where the
ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. Nice tackle.
Got to protect the football on the offensive side. When you don't protect it, the way these defensive players can run, you're going to get in trouble, and that time it results in a fumble.
Great starting field position for the offense. Offense lines up here. For this play, they'll go fire it out to the left. He's brought to a halt. You'd love to see somebody bounce back. After not being a factor last week, we're seeing a wide receiver who knows how to get right back into it.
Yeah, he was eager to get back out on the field again this week, Jim. He's anxious to go out there and do well, and so far today, he has been awesome.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 22. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled. He'll be a yard short of the first. They bring in the extra tight end. Second and short. Back to him. Right side. Dan picks up about 3. First down here after the run. They call his name again and pick up about 4. And here we have second down. No huddle time. Oh, it almost picked off that time.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
Let's go.
Offense lines up here. Trying to beat the play clock. The Bears will use a timeout here early in the second half. Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Get ready. Grab 38. Get ready.
Third and goal from the 6. He'll throw it over the middle. Counting. Touchdown. And again, another score on that drive, and we see a receiver closing in on the single-game mark for touchdowns.
It's just no records at stake. It's unbelievable. It seems like about every other week, you and I are talking about another record that could be broken, and there's a chance here today, the way they're throwing the football, the way he is getting open, there's a chance he could break the record.
He made it. The Bears kickoff team is on the field, and the offense is on the sideline, celebrating a score that was all set up thanks to a very tenacious defense that recovered the fumble. It'll be a touchback. First down on the way. Handoff made. Brought down at the 26.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
The Packers snap it at the 26. Searching for space to the right. Tackled at the 29-yard line.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
It's a two-tight end formation. The Packers have it at the 29. The ball is jarred loose. The tackle is made.
That's what you call a takeaway. The defense just makes such a hard hit that they take the football away from the offense and they recover the fumble.
Great starting field position for the offense. The defense comes out in the nickel.
Let's go.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Reaches out and grabs it. The Bears now move the chains. Coming off last week, we knew talking with him that he could not wait to get back onto that field and post his usual big numbers. And he's done that here, Phil.
Yeah, he was determined after last week, mad about the way he played. And I'll tell you the big thing, Jim, he felt good about the plan. That's the big reason he's been sharp here today. All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
And that's a gain of 9. If you look at these passing totals, it's easy to get a sense why they're leading right now.
Those numbers are absolutely outstanding. When you see these kind of numbers, that means the play calls are good, the offensive line had an outstanding day, and also the wide receivers, they found ways to get open.
There's the offense picking up another first down on third down. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now.
Let's go.
First and goal. Brings it in for the score in the end zone. And again, with a touchdown on that drive, we're seeing a receiver in the midst of a special game.
Oh, my gosh, how about that? He just tied the receiving touchdown record in the NFL for one game. Man, that's a mouthful to say, and it's a lot of hard work, but he's gotten it done on the field, and it's been a pleasure to see it.
The Bears offense is on the sideline right now, bathing in the moment after putting up points, but it's the defense that really made the difference there, setting up the score with the fumble recovery. At
It's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Packers getting ready now to start their drive. Tight end in motion. First down at the 20. Handoff out of the eye. Off the right side. Fumble. The defense has the football. Good piece of tackling.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You've got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
Real good field position here to start this series. First down at the 33. Handoff. Running to the right. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. Second down coming up. They'll go ground. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. They're able to move the chains after that last run. And a flag comes out. A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game. And also you get into all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Reaches out and snatches it. That's a gain of 8. First down here after the completion. The Bears lined up. Everybody split out wide. And in the end zone, he can now celebrate history. He owns the mark for receiving touchdowns in a single game. So with that score right there, Phil, we've got a new record holder for receiving touchdowns in a single game.
And this receiver, hey, look, he deserves the record for most touchdown receptions in a game because he has so much talent and he works very hard at what he does. And he just took advantage of a defense today that could not contain him.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. First down, offense readying for the snap. Here's the handoff. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down and 13. The give. And that gains a few. Third down coming up. They're hoping to do a better job converting today than they did last week. Offense lines up here.
Let's go. 38.
Third and 10. On the money. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. All set to punt here. We'll see what he can do here. He's brought down. The Bears will begin their drive from the 26 now. Double tight end formation. 2 tight ends on the field here. The Bears snap it up at the 26 and a gain of 4. When you define yourself as a running team, which this team does, then it's no surprise to see them continue to make plays on the ground, Phil.
You can't be good at everything. And this team, their bread and butter, what is it? It's running the football. So they determined before the season we are going to be a running football team. They worked at it, and here they are doing it again.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Bears will take the snap from the 35. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains. Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing. What a good change of pace to watch the game evolve around a running back. And, man, this guy is taking advantage of those opportunities.
The Packers have been a stout defense all season long, but today they have been completely taken out of their game plan.
Yeah, sometimes when you're having a bad defensive day, you don't mind giving up those yards as long as you tighten up and toughen up in the red zone. But today, even the red zone defense has been bad. That's why they're giving up so many points.
First down at the 47. Staying with the ground. Taken down at the 45. That leads us to second down. Field for this one. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Gets it out for the completion. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They bring in the extra tight end.
Get ready. Break 38.
Keeps it here. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
The Bears from the 32 will go ground. Brought down at the 29. Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense.
Get ready. Break 38.
And he's intercepted. In on the stop.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Tight ends in motion here. Now 1st and 10. Jumps up and hauls it in.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
1st and 10. Gets the handle here. And that'll be a gain of about 2. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The defense comes out on the dime.
Let's go.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll run it here. Middle. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
This offense relies on this running back as much as any offense in the NFL. That's the reason why he's in the top 10 of carries so far this season.
3rd down and 1. Catch made. That'll stop the play right there.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Throw to the left. Makes the catch.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
They've come out in the dime package.
Let's go.
The Packers from the 32. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
When you see a receiver drop a pass, it does go through the quarterback's mind. Well, he's a good player, and I want to keep his confidence level up, and I want to keep him into the game. So when you get a chance, you throw him another football so he can make that catch and get right back in rhythm.
Out of the shotgun formation. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The Packers getting set now to try to put 3 on the board. That'll stop the clock with that timeout. And now, getting set for a 56-yard field goal. The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
Jim, they get the field goal at that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line. The Bears offense now coming out. First down at the 42. The give. Out of the eye. Tackles made.
Well, if you want to run the football outside, you better block the outside linebacker. They did not do it on the offensive side. What a play by that outside linebacker. Getting there, showing the strength he has, and stopping that run.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Second down and 10. Takes it from the eye. He stacked up at that point.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Get ready.
Third down and 6. Right back to him. He's headed right, still powering ahead. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays. Time enough to squeeze in one more play before the 2-minute warning here in the 4th. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. The offense is still on the field right now. 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 2. The Bears take it from the 33. Launches it down the field. Ooh, they fail to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
It's 4th and long, and the offense has a big lead, and they go for it, and they fail. So let's look at it from the positive side. The defense, they can at least say they did that good today.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And he's thrown to the ground. After that sack, it's now 2nd down and 17. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. Takes it from the gun. Pulls it in. That picks up 11. And the offense will call a timeout. See what they do on this 3rd down situation. The Packers are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation from the shotgun. Going for the deep ball, and that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. The Packers are going to punt the football. And not a favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. 1st down and 10. Still got it after the play action. Hauls it in for the 1st down. The Bears call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion.
Let's go. Break 38.
Offense lines up here. Play fake. Looking to the right side and throwing. And no one is going to catch this one as it goes out of bounds. 2nd down here.
Get ready.
He'll keep it on the play fake. He brings it in here, and he's got the first.
All right, coaches. Don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
Throws to the right. Pulls it in.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
The defense gets a sack. A lot of yardage to make up here after that sack. It's second down. Play fake. Makes the catch in the open field.
Well, how about that, Jim? Not a surprise. Down the red zone one more time. They're blowing them out. And this offense has been spectacular. What will they do here? You know what? I think they'll just run it and try to end this game.
Get ready.
3rd and 2. Keeps it here. He's looking to the right. No stopping him now. That's a touchdown. Phil, this quarterback is in the midst of a special, historic game.
Well, Jim, we've just seen him tie the record for the most touchdown passes in a game. Now, the way they're going, he is really playing. It's incredible. That's the only thing you could say. They're moving the football well. This record absolutely is in jeopardy.
And the extra point is good. Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone. Takes off from the 5. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Packers now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. Split backfield here.
Let's go.
1st and 10. Incomplete.